Mongolia, a land where the horizon stretches endlessly and the sky seems to touch the earth. This vast country, nestled between Russia and China, is a place of breathtaking natural beauty and rich cultural heritage. When you hear that name, you probably think of huge grassy plains, people riding horses, and the nomadic lifestyle that has been a part of this land for centuries. The image of a lone rider galloping across the steppe is iconic, symbolizing the freedom and spirit of the Mongolian people, and a sky full of stars. The night sky here is a canvas of twinkling lights, unpolluted by city glare, offering a view of the cosmos that is both humbling and awe-inspiring. It's a reminder of the vastness of the universe and our small place within it. This land, which seems like it hasn't changed in forever, has people who are as warm and friendly as the sunny grasslands. The Mongolian people are known for their hospitality, a trait that is deeply ingrained in their culture. They welcome visitors with open arms, eager to share their way of life. Mongolian hospitality is famous, a really important part of their culture. It's not just about being polite, it's about making guests feel like they are part of the family. This tradition of hospitality has been passed down through generations, a testament to the enduring values of the Mongolian people. It's a tradition as old as their way of life, passed down like a special gift. Elders teach the younger generation the importance of hospitality, ensuring that this cherished custom continues. It's a beautiful cycle of giving and receiving, of respect and kindness. But there are some customs that might surprise you, even be a little difficult if you don't know how things are done in Mongolia. For instance, when entering a jur, it's customary to step with your right foot first and avoid touching the threshold. These small gestures show respect and understanding of their traditions. This isn't a place with fancy hotels. Instead, you'll find gurs, traditional nomadic tents that are both practical and comfortable. These portable homes are perfectly suited to the nomadic lifestyle, allowing families to move with the seasons and their herds. This is a place where being hospitable is real, from the heart, and a part of everyday life. Sharing a meal in a jur is an experience like no other. The food, often simple and hearty, is prepared with love and shared with generosity. It's a time for connection, for stories, and for laughter. It's a place where strangers are welcomed into families, sharing meals, stories, and the warmth of the fire. The fire in the center of the ger is not just for warmth, it's a symbol of life and community. Gathering around it, people share their lives, their dreams, and their hopes. But it's also a place with old traditions about respect and how guests and hosts should act. There are specific ways to show respect, such as offering the best seat to the guest and serving them first. These customs ensure that everyone feels valued and honored. Come with me as we explore the interesting and sometimes unusual world of Mongolian hospitality. We'll delve into the customs, the traditions, and the heartwarming stories that make this land so special. Join me on this journey through a land of open doors and open hearts, where every visitor is treated like family. To really understand Mongolian hospitality, we need to go back in time, to when they were always on the move. The Mongolian nomads, known for their incredible endurance and adaptability, roamed vast expanses of land. Their lives were intertwined with the rhythms of nature, and their survival depended on their ability to navigate the harsh and unpredictable environment. The nomadic lifestyle was not just a choice but a necessity, dictated by the need to find fresh pastures for their livestock and to avoid the extreme weather conditions that could change in an instant. Imagine living your whole life traveling, with big distances between groups of people, and the weather always changing. The vast Mongolian steppes, with their rolling hills and endless horizons, were both a home and a challenge. The nomads had to be constantly on the move, setting up and dismantling their portable homes, known as gurs, as they followed the seasonal migrations. These gurs, made of felt and wood, were ingeniously designed to be both sturdy and easy to transport, providing shelter from the fierce winds and biting cold of the Mongolian winters. In this hard but beautiful place, people needed to be kind to each other to survive. The nomadic way of life fostered a deep sense of community and mutual dependence. Neighbors, though often miles apart, were always ready to lend a helping hand. Whether it was assisting with the herding of animals, sharing food supplies, or providing shelter during a storm, the spirit of cooperation was essential. This mutual support system was not just about survival, it was a way of life that celebrated human connection and solidarity. Being hospitable wasn't just being polite, it was how people stayed alive, helping each other when things were tough. Hospitality in the Mongolian context was a sacred duty. Guests were treated with the utmost respect and generosity, often being offered the best food and the warmest spot in the gyr. This tradition of hospitality extended to strangers as well, reflecting a deep-seated belief in the importance of human dignity and kindness. In a land where resources were scarce, sharing what little one had was a testament to the strength and resilience of the human spirit. Sharing food, shelter, and helping others, even when they didn't have much, became super important. The act of sharing was not just about providing for others, it was a way of building and maintaining relationships. In the nomadic culture, the bonds formed through acts of kindness and generosity were crucial for social cohesion. These bonds ensured that in times of need, there would always be someone to turn to. The communal lifestyle of the nomads was a powerful reminder of the importance of empathy and compassion in human interactions. This old tradition is still important today, even as Mongolia changes quickly. As Mongolia undergoes rapid modernization and urbanization, the values of hospitality and community remain deeply ingrained in the culture. In the bustling cities where traditional gyrs stand alongside modern buildings, the spirit of the nomads lives on. People continue to practice the age-old customs of welcoming guests with open arms and offering help to those in need. This enduring tradition serves as a bridge between the past and the present, connecting the modern Mongolian society with its rich cultural heritage. It still shapes how people treat each other and become friends in a world where people are often just thinking about themselves. In a world that is increasingly individualistic, the Mongolian tradition of hospitality stands out as a beacon of hope and humanity. It reminds us that true wealth lies not in material possessions but in the strength of our relationships and the kindness we show to others. By embracing these timeless values, we can create a more compassionate and connected world where everyone feels valued and supported. Walk into a Mongolian gyr, a round house that families have lived in for a long time, and you'll be stepping into a world rich with tradition and history. These gyrs, also known as yurts, are not just homes but symbols of the Mongolian way of life, reflecting their deep connection to nature and their nomadic heritage. The structure itself is ingeniously designed to withstand the harsh climates of the Mongolian steppes, providing warmth in the bitter winters and coolness in the scorching summers. As you approach a gyr, you might notice its circular shape, which is not just for aesthetic purposes but also serves a practical function, allowing the wind to flow around it smoothly. Step inside and you'll see they have special customs that have been passed down through generations. The interior of a gyr is a microcosm of Mongolian culture, with every item and practice holding significant meaning. From the arrangement of furniture to the way daily activities are conducted, everything is steeped in tradition. The family members each have their roles, and the customs they follow are a testament to their respect for their ancestors and their way of life. The fire, burning in the middle, is the heart of the home, a special symbol of life and warmth. This central hearth is not just a source of heat but also a focal point for family gatherings and rituals. The fire represents the spirit of the household, and its maintenance is a sacred duty. It is where meals are cooked, stories are shared, and bonds are strengthened. The fire's presence is a constant reminder of the family's unity and the continuity of their traditions. It's very important not to step over the doorway with your left foot that's seen as rude. This custom is rooted in the belief that the left side is associated with misfortune and disrespect. When entering a gyr, always lead with your right foot to show respect to the household and its inhabitants. This simple act is a gesture of goodwill and an acknowledgement of the cultural norms that govern Mongolian society. Gifts like dairy products or vodka are given with the right hand, a sign of respect. Offering gifts is a common practice in Mongolian culture, especially when visiting someone's home. Dairy products such as cheese and yogurt are highly valued, as they are staples of the Mongolian diet. Vodka, often homemade, is another popular gift, symbolizing hospitality and friendship. When presenting a gift, using the right hand signifies sincerity and honor, reinforcing the bond between the giver and the receiver. Saying no to food or drink, even if you're full, is not polite. Mongolian hospitality is renowned for its generosity, and refusing an offer of food or drink can be seen as a rejection of their kindness. Meals are a time for connection and celebration, and sharing food is a way to strengthen relationships. Even if you are not hungry, accepting what is offered shows appreciation for the effort and care that went into preparing the meal. Mongolians are proud of their food, and eating what they offer shows you respect their culture. Traditional dishes often include meat, dairy, and grains, reflecting the nomadic lifestyle that relies on livestock. Each dish tells a story of the land and the people who have lived on it for centuries. By partaking in the meal, you are participating in a cultural exchange, honoring the traditions and the hard work of your hosts. Inside the GIE, some areas are special. The layout of the gyr is carefully planned, with specific areas designated for different purposes. The right side is typically reserved for men, while the left side is for women. The back of the gyr, known as the koimor, is the most honored space, often decorated with family heirlooms, religious items, and other significant objects. This area is a place of reverence, where important guests are seated, and where the family pays homage to their ancestors. The back of the gyr, usually decorated with important objects, is for older people and special guests. This space reflects the high regard in which elders and guests are held in Mongolian culture. Elders are respected for their wisdom and experience, and special guests are honored for their presence. The koimor is a place of honor, where the most esteemed members of the community are welcomed and celebrated. It's important to be quiet and respectful because Mongolians value peace in their homes. The gyr is a sanctuary, a place where the family can retreat from the outside world and find solace. Noise and disruption are considered disrespectful, as they disturb the harmony of the household. By maintaining a quiet and respectful demeanor, you show your appreciation for the tranquility and sanctity of the Mongolian home. One of the most interesting, and maybe a little scary, parts of Mongolian hospitality is how curious they are about guests. Get ready for lots of questions about your life, your family, and where you come from. They don't mean to be nosy. They really want to get to know you and understand your world. They'll offer you arag, fermented mare's milk. It might taste strange at first. Take it with a smile, try a little, and you'll see how happy they are that you're trying their traditions. Remember, laughing and having fun helps a lot when you're in a different culture. Don't be afraid to laugh at yourself, make jokes, and show that you're grateful for how welcoming they are. There are many stories about travelers lost in the Gobi Desert, helped by families who shared their food and gave them shelter. There's a story about a lost hiker caught in a snowstorm who found a nomad camp. They took care of him, gave him food, and helped him get better. Another story is about some cyclists whose bikes broke down. A family stopped, fixed their bikes, and sent them on their way with smiles and good wishes. These stories, told around campfires, show how kind and generous Mongolians are. They remind us that even in faraway places, people are kind to each other.